Alright, welcome to Let's Play Biomekanoid Chicken. This game is made in Java by somebody. I don't know who they are, but they go by Mutant Leg. It's on a website called greenfootgallery.org, and yeah, it's a pretty fun little game made in Java with a program called Greenfoot, and it's pretty fun. So I'm going to start with the first episode, and the reason I'm not using hard mode and I'm going in easy is because there's one level on hard mode that is very, very difficult on the second world. There's 3 worlds, as you can kind of see on that main menu, and it's just, I don't know, I'm just going to stick with this for now. And maybe I'll try hard at one point, but that level is pretty ridiculous. I can beat the first world, but not the middle world or the last world. There's one level on the last world that's pretty tough, but I don't know. I mean, maybe if I did not, if I worked on it a little bit longer, I could get to it, but I haven't. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. I should not have died on that, because this is really not hard. Easy is pretty easy. There's like 2 levels or 3 levels that are very challenging in easy mode. So it's kind of sad that I am doing as poorly as I am here. But, I don't know. I just fell on some spikes. I think it's a pretty cool game, pretty fun. Fun controls, pretty smooth movement, and if you ever try to do something in Java or just even in Greenfoot, this is a really nice job. It's very smooth to play, and yeah, it's some good stuff. Now, as for why the Biomekanoid chicken is not very Biomekanoid looking, I don't know. It's not, I mean, when it gets hurt, it looks like it's being shocked, and it shows kind of a skeleton looking thing. I don't really, I'm not sure what the Biomekanoid part is, so that's interesting. But what else would you call it? It's a chicken that, you couldn't really call it anything else without it being less awesome than Biomekanoid chicken. That's just it's a great name for it, so I'm not gonna slam that name. That's a great name. So this is the first boss of the first world. Well, the only boss of the first world. There's only a boss per world. It's a fairly short game. And this boss is certainly the easiest by a lot. Ow. Dang it. I'm not doing as well this time. I tried another one, but I tried to play the entire game in one go, and it took way too long, and I just wanted to do one session where I did not have to split the video or anything like that. So I'm just gonna play the first 2 worlds, and I think that ought to be plenty of time. I have plenty of time to do the first 2 worlds. Okay. And we'll see. The last time I did a terrible job on this world's boss. Terrible job. I don't know what I was doing. It was pretty terrible. Okay. Yeah, well, if you were wondering what the heck I was doing there, I was trying to get at him, because you can get through the flames there and knock this guy out of commission, but yeah, let's just die again. But apparently I'm kind of failing a lot. Fail. There we go. Of course, then I had to get zapped by one of these minions, and they're incredibly weak, and I should not have been hurt by him. Yeah, yeah. Not particularly awesome. Yeah, I seem to be doing this all wrong here. Ow, I just fell into some sort of acid pit. But, yeah, this is my first Let's Play attempt, and I just died. And, we'll see how that goes. Considering so far all the videos I've put up are not really attracting any attention, I don't really know why this would attract any more, so really, I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. And one thing that I've found interesting by watching Let's Plays is that some people think that you should cut out all your mistakes, other people think that you should definitely not cut out all your mistakes. And, ow. I would think that you'd do that in like a walkthrough, would be cutting out all your mistakes. I think you should show your mistakes, because it's showing the experience of playing a game. But what the heck do I know? You know, I'm just somebody who has watched some and has come across that conclusion. Really, obviously there are differing opinions on that. Here it comes around again. No, you don't. Okay, so if I don't do this right, then I'm going to be slammed into that guy, and I will die. Like that. And then I will do that, and I will be like, bad timing, that was not cool, and I will jump into that, because I seem to be a sucker for punishment here. Come on. Yeah, the person who did this, they were pretty good with setting the paths in the most devastating locations. Okay, so this says run. I'm not going to run. I am going to fight. We do not retreat. We fight, and we die several times. But it does not matter, for we will fight and die, and fight, and die some more, because we have the magic of respawn. And you are the last of your kin. Ha! Got it. That was a little lucky. Kind of skid. You kind of skid a lot in this, and it makes it kind of difficult. You gotta master the controls. You gotta really master the controls for hard mode. I mean, like, to the max. Alright, second boss. This is the guy that is ridiculous in some ways. I don't know. I seemed to have a lot of trouble last time I attempted this. You're gonna feint to the left? That's not cool. Because sometimes you bounce straight up into him. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say he's too unfair of a boss, because at least he's a little bit challenging and yet quite beatable still, so pretty good boss, but sort of frustrating when you keep dying because you bounce up into him and stuff, and he changes directions so randomly, it seems, that it's just like, it's like, you know, okay, I'm gonna, oh, never mind, you're gonna go to the left again. It's like, oh, I'm gonna jump on your head again, and it worked this time. That's good. And sometimes, you know, there was this one time when I was like going under him, and he was going parallel to me, so as I bounced up, as I was going to the right, he was also going to the right, so he stayed even with me the entire time. That was kind of not cool, and I did really well with that this time. And this will be the end of the first video then. So, until next time then.